think there are some universes that need to remain untrespassed upon.
Beautifully put.
That's it. I love I just threatened an entire audience like straight down the barrel. Crikey.
There's all these development execs there going, dang it,
Okay,
we wasted
cancel-
all that time.
Cancel Minnie Driver quick.
Hi, we're the cast of Batman Caped Crusader, here talking to the Hollywood Reporter at Comic-Con 2024.
What was your relationship with Batman? You know, did you like him as a kid? What did he mean to you? And go through Jamie, your character, Harley, and Minnie's mystery villain as well. What did these characters mean to you?
I have a two-part answer for you. Look, Batman was sort of, my dad, my god, my hero, and Kevin Conroy was the voice of all three of those. That's the Holy Trinity right there. He was all of those things to me. I had the part two answer is I had this lady who lived next to us for a little while, and she was a colorist for Marvel. And every month she got every comic book that Marvel put out that month and gave me the box. So I had all the and I was like, I never need to read another but I paid out of pocket for Batman. He was my one DC guy. I needed him.
Harley was, originated in the animated series. Bruce Timm created her. So yeah, when did you become aware of Harley? Did you grow up with her?
It was in 1992.
Oh,
It was 1992 when Bruce Timm's Batman the Animated Series came out. I mean, every Saturday I would pray that it wasn't like the same episode rerun, you know? And I would stay back from Korean school just so I can watch it. But, Arlene Sorkin is a legend. And she really brought this character to life, and it means a lot because I think in this version, Harley Quinn is her own person. She doesn't have an association with the Joker. She's an independent, working woman.
Villain.
Yeah.
She's the independent working villain.
Yes.
And Minnie getting to play a villain, which we're not saying right now, but maybe you could say what that character meant to you. I mean, it's a cool character.
I mean, look, all of the villains in the Batman universe, all of the villains that visit upon Gotham are extraordinary and strange and beautiful and part of this extraordinarily imaginative world. And yeah, I play a pretty iconic villain. And I loved it. Just say it. I'm not going to say it. It was a profound pleasure. They are really evil. Dark, noirish, like the Cher.
So when you go into the booth, who are you playing against, right? I mean, did you have a producer who would read against you? Were you listening to audio of your co-stars? Who laid down the most stuff that you were playing against, or was it just solo?
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
I just felt Bruce Timm's eyes. Oh.
Yeah.
I just felt Bruce Timm's eyes. Like, not judging, he's very supportive, but I was just terrified that I was in the session with the legend.
I think that Bruce Timm, defined the character. Obviously we had, in terms of for the screen, right? We had Tim Burton, but then it was Bruce Timm. So did his, when you end up meeting somebody who you've probably heard about before, did he kind of, how was he different and how was he the same of what you expected somebody like Bruce Timm to be?
I think, the expectation was, oh my gosh, he's got these lines in his head, these scenes, he knows exactly how they should look and sound. But then it was actually quite relaxed, and he would be like, "Yeah, I liked A and C, and I also like the B take as well. We'll keep all of those. That's good." Or he would be like, "Just A, yeah," and because you do like three, or at least that's what I would do.
You did 3?
Oh.
I usually did it I'm only kidding, of course, multiple.
But actually, it was surprisingly chill.
And, I love, you mentioned Kevin Conroy, Arlene Sorkin, who were great. I think that you didn't really go back to Kevin. He was in your head, the back of your head, but you didn't necessarily study because you needed to do your own thing. What about Arlene? How did you find your voice for it?
I mean, they gave me zero description of how they wanted this character to go. They made a lovely offer, and I was like, wait, are you sure? They know how I look like, and they know how I sound. So I watched Arlene's work, and I studied that, and I was like, well, if they want it as energetic or with a New York, vibe like Arlene did, but I went in and I tried to imitate Arlene. He was like, no, absolutely not. That's not the direction that we want to go, and we kind of went from there. So.
Yeah. And what about you? Because like I think I read that you were thinking of Kevin, but you didn't necessarily need to study him because you needed to make it your own, right?
Well, I loved Kevin's Batman so much, and I didn't even know there was a Kevin. I just knew there was a Batman, and he sounded like that, which it turns out was Kevin. So I just wanted to, have there be more of this content in the world. Like, I just loved the show so much, and I wanted, as an audience member, to have more of this and to not bump on it. I mean, sometimes there's like a new Kermit the Frog voice, and I'm like, where are you, Jim Henson? I'm sure the new Kermit is really good too. But I wanted to, I don't want there to be a bump on Kermit. I don't want there to be a bump on Batman. I want, as an audience member to have this. And I think it's like, I'm one of those, maybe not Adam Driver level self-loathing actor, but like he doesn't like watching himself. And I don't care to watch myself either. I like myself, but sometimes I have an idea that's a little bit...
You know what? Batman's a vibe, and you were that vibe in the way that Christian Bale is that vibe, Michael Keaton was that vibe, Val Kilmer was that vibe, Ben Affleck was that vibe. You catch it. You catch the vibe. It's Batman. You can't, there's always going to be, this is also what's iconic about this role is that many, many people have played it. And there's an essence to him. And I think you have that. And it's in the depth of his voice and in the depth of his, dare I say it, tragedy.
You're saying I'm tragic?
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, we're going to get to the popcorn bucket now. If you could take a question, each reach in and answer the question.
What is this?
So there's secret questions in there.
Do you know what this is? That's Wolverine's mouth.
Oh, just joking. Oh, your hands are too big. Okay.
Do you know that's how you catch a raccoon? You put a thing, and they grab the treat, and then they can't get their fists out.
It does.
Because they won't let go. Okay. And I ask a friend this question?
You answer that.
Oh, I answer this?
Answer it. Yeah.
What would your superhero name be? Well, my stripper name was Fluffy Kiki Route 7. And my superhero name would be Captain Humility.
Okay. Jamie, yeah.
All right. Would you mind holding his?
Come on, Hugh.
If you could cosplay as one character, who would it be? I'm so infatuated with Jean Grey, but as the Phoenix, and I said that yesterday. But today I will go with, I think it'd be nice to have a female Deadpool, but without the mask,
Yeah.
kind of disfigured and badass and funny.
Oh, God, I'm dreading this now. Oh, it's actually disgusting putting your hand through that rubber thing.
I didn't have a problem with it.
Right.
Giving it
Oh, what is your all-time favorite cinematic universe?
Oh.
You guys, it's Star Wars. It's Star Wars. It really is. I was very little when the first movie came out, which was, what number was the first movie actually? Whatever it was.
4.
There we are. That's how obsessed I am with the universe. Yeah, it's part of my whole imagination as a kid. I even like Jar Jar Binks, but like with all lowercase.
Yeah. What about like the Princess Bride? Shouldn't that be a universe?
If anyone touches The Princess Bride, let me look into the camera here. If anyone decides to make a remake of that film, I will find you and I will stop you. No one can remake that movie. No one.
No, you can't.
I just feel like we've still got Mandy Patinkin. We've still got Wally Shawn with us. Shouldn't we take advantage of them?
I just, Anne Carey, Elwes, and Robin Wright. I mean, I still... No, I think there are some universes that need to remain untrespassed upon.
Beautifully put.
That's it. I love I just threatened an entire audience. Straight down the barrel.
There's all these development execs there going, dang it,
Okay,
we wasted
cancel-
all that time.
Cancel Minnie Driver quick.